Hello everyone, this is Orlando from A Collector's Dream, and today we're going to take a look at a few things from the early 90s, and we're going to talk about my history of collecting and look at one of my old Beckett magazines. So we're going to go ahead and drag in the stuff we're going to look at today, and that's what we're going to take a look at today. We're actually going to open up a box of cards, and tiny box of cards, but here it is. We're gonna open up this League Leaders from 1990. I got it at Walgreens back in 1990s for $2.49. So I had a couple of these, have a couple of these. I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you. This was actually made in Canada for Fleer, 1990 Fleer. Printed in the USA or made in Canada, I guess, I don't know. And that's the checklist in the back. So we're gonna go ahead and open that up. But before we get to that, I'm gonna show you some things here from the Stadium Club from the early 90s. And this is very similar to the Montgomery Club of today, where they would, you become a member of the Stadium Club, and then they would send you every few months or so, they would send you some cards. So we're going to take a look at what's in here. I've got a few things in here I want to take a look at. Let's see what we got in here. So this is some of the things they would send you once a month. And these were special cards for Stadium Club members, and it would say members only on it, like you see with that Dave Winfield. And then it would tell you why they made the card. The oldest hit for the cycle. So that's the Winfield. The next one here is the Nolan Ryan. And those all say members only, Stadium Club, and then it tells you why they made the card. And that is the 7th no-hitter card. So this is the card that they made when he had the 7th no-hitter. And just go through some of the other ones. These were players that did great that year. Tommy Green, Denny Martinez. I remember he also pitched a no-hitter. Yeah, perfect game actually. So he pitched a perfect game against the Dodgers. So these are the cards they send out at the end of the year. This is Robbie Thompson. He hits the first cycle, 1991. This one is the Orioles no-hitter, where it was a whole group of people pitching the no-hitter. And this was Alan Ashby. I'm assuming he also pitched a no-hitter. No, but he was a rookie at the time, so it's something good. And then this was probably the best card in this little box, is this one right here. Rickey Henderson, when he had the stolen base record, 939. Rickey's a top thief in history. And it talks about it, and this is a 1991 card. This is May 1st of 1991 was when he broke the record. And then, instead of doing like Topps now, they would send you little members-only cards after these events. And this is Paul Molitor. And Molitor cycles for the cycle, and then Wilson Alvarez. I remember him; he pitched a no-hitter also that year. And Heroes no-hitter. So that's what's in this little box. A couple of nice cards here with the Nolan Ryan with the 7th no-hitter, and the Rickey Henderson with the stolen base lead. So that's what's in that little box. Let's check out the other one. Put these back in. Probably should sleeve those up, but I think I looked at them when I first got them and put them back in the little boxes, and they've been in these little boxes the rest of their history. So we'll take a look at this one and see what's in this one here. No, this got a lot of cards in here. It's probably like a season ending thing, but we'll check it out. So this has a bunch of cards in here. It's got Jeff Reardon, hit the saves record, I guess, Terry Pendleton, MVP race. Oh, here's another Nolan Ryan. That's a good one here. Another Nolan Ryan, 22nd straight year with over 100 strikeouts. So these are nice, and this is like Stadium Club Heralds, you know, like a special thing. So that's David Cohn. All of these guys did special things, you know. He pitches 9 pitches. He did, I guess. Ray cycles past the mat, so he probably had hit it for a cycle. Here's a nice Bagwell card here. And what did Bagwell do? He was the NL rookie. So this was his rookie card, I guess, after the end of the season. Terry Pendleton again was the leading hitter, National League, and another Ricky Henderson. That's a nice Ricky Henderson there. These all say members only on the bottom because they were only sent out to members only, you know, just like the Montgomery Club now. And that's the league leader. These are the end of the year cards, talking about the season. Another Braves group hit a trio with a no-hitter. Got Brett Saberhagen card here. He was a great pitcher in those days. You got Chuck Knobloch, Tom Glavine. So a lot of neat cards here. These are Pete Harnish. These are all, they did stuff. See, Tom Glavine was awarded the Cy Young. He pitched a perfect game here. Here's Carlton Fisk. It's a nice card of older Carlton Fisk. Yep, Fisk becomes the oldest with an all-star hit, 1991. And here are the home run leaders in that year. Canseco and Cecil Fielder. And this looks like Canseco when he was young, before the big steroid. You see, he was a lot skinnier, younger at the time. And the last cards are Cal Ripken, and this is second career MVP. So he got the MVP that year, Cal. And you got Julio Franco, was a big hitter back in those days. And he was the batting champion back in 1990, 91, I think it was. Here's Howard Johnson. Leads the circuit in home runs. And you got Roger Clemens, of course. And that's the Rocket. His 3rd Cy Young Award. Again, this was before probably the steroid era. This was 1991. Maybe they were already using it. This is Jack Morris. So this is a little set of Members Club from the 1991 season, with some nice cards there of Ricky Henderson, Cal Ripken, and a few others, Nolan Ryan, and so on. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna rip this pack. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up this box here and check out what's in there. So here we go, guys. From 1991, league leaders. It was only for sale at the Walgreens back in 91. So let's check out what we got in here. Make sure I keep these in. Let's check it out. Keep this in nice shape here. So that's what they look like. Oh, they got nice borders. These are going to be tough to gem because of the blue borders, but we're going to go ahead and show the whole set here. You got Roberto Alomar. Go ahead and just grab some at a time because there's a lot of cards in there. So we got Tim Belcher, George Bell. Here's Wade Boggs. Wonder if John has, I'm sure John has his Wade Boggs card. Wade Boggs fan, he's got them all. I think he's up to 5,400 Wade Boggs cards. That's the league leader card. That's Canseco. So you may not have seen these cards. They were a small little insert set done specifically for Walgreens. That's Will Clark, big hitter back then. David Cohn. Let's see what we got in here. That's Eric Davis. These are in alphabetical order. Glenn Davis. Nick Saski, Dennis Eckersley, Hall of Famer. There's quite a few Hall of Famers in this set. Mark Grace, Mike Greenwell. There's the Griffey card right there. I'm gonna go ahead and sleeve that up. Looks like it's pretty well centered. Just out of the pack. So hopefully that's, put that in my Griffey cards there. Right out of the pack, looks good. Put that right there. Pull that one out of there. Pedro Guerrero. Got the Tony Gwynn. There's the Ricky Henderson. So that's a nice Ricky Henderson. I'll pull that one out of there too. I'm gonna sleeve those up. Oh, we got Bo Jackson, yes. That looks nice too. Maybe a little print mark here, yeah, a little print mark on there. But other than that, nice Bo Jackson, League Leaders 1990. Let's leave that up also. And what else we got? We got Doug Jones, Ricky Jordan. We're at the Jays here. Barry Larkin, nice Barry Larkin there. So a little League Leader cards and pretty neat little set. If you hadn't seen it, get a chance to see it now. Oh, nice Don Mattingly there. And you got the Crime Dog, just elected into the Hall of Fame, Fred McGriff, Hall of Famer. Yeah, you got, of course, McGuire. Look at him, that's when he was skinnier. That's Mark McGuire, Kevin Mitchell, Jack Morris, Greg Olson, Plesac. We're in the P's now, and here comes another Hall of Famer, Kirby Puckett. Nice card of Kirby there. And what else we got? Oh, we got the Nolan Ryan card, yeah. That's a nice card of Nolan Ryan. Nicely centered, just out of the pack, so these corners are gotta be nice. So these, I'm gonna sleeve these up and put them with the player collections that I have a whole bunch of Griffey and Ricky and Bo Jackson and Nolan Ryan's together. So I'm gonna put that with them. Okay, rest of them, I got Brett Saberhagen, Ryan Sandberg, Steve Sachs, Mike Scott. Another incredible Latin player at that time was Ruben Sierra. Big time hitter, big time player back then. Really thought he would be heading to the Hall of Fame, but just came up short. Lonnie Smith. Here's another one I thought would be Hall of Famer. Again, came up short, had a lot of issues, drug issues and stuff. But Darryl Strawberry, what a hitter he was. And he literally carried the Mets. Bobby Thigpen, good pitcher. Andy Van Slyke, great Pirates outfielder. Tim Wallach, Jerome Walton, Devon White, and last but not least is Robin Yount. So I wanted to give you guys a look at those league leader cards, what's in that little box, and show you some of the better, I guess, hits out of this little box. And that's them. Oh, and the other thing in the box is these. I didn't show these, but there's a whole bunch of little stickers in that came in with the box. The Giants, the Astros. So these stickers also came in because it does say here, logo stickers and trading cards. 6 logo stickers and 44 cards. So we'll put those back in there. And these are going to be sleeved up later, as soon as I'm done. But I'm going to go ahead and leave them out here for display. You guys could take a look at these cards if you hadn't seen these. I like that Griffey. I really like that Griffey and the Ricky. So I'm gonna put these with my cards there. So anyway, I'll leave that like that. And what I want to show you now is the Beckett from July of 1987. Take a quick look at this. And I subscribed to Beckett back in those days. I was doing, you know, small shows as a dealer, and I'd have to have my Beckett because this is all we had to go by back in the day. And you know, there's my name. I kind of crossed out here when I lived in Miami, but that's my subscription here. Subscription ended, I guess, in 88. Yeah. Anyway, that's my Beckett. And the reason I want to show you this is because just kind of want to go through some of these things to give you an idea of what was in here. And one of the things that I used to do when I got the Beckett is I used to get a highlighter and highlight my the cards that I had so that I knew what I had. And you can kind of see here some of the cards that I had back in the day. Some of them, again, I've sold, but you know, this is in 1987. And you can see here's a highlighted one. I used to have that Campanella. These, I had all these 54s, the Mantle and the Maze. And I used to have this, these cards here. I guess these are Maze and Mantles here. Can't read that. It's the Gil Hodges, I guess, yeah. So I used to just highlight all the cards that I had so I could kind of track what the prices were. And they're hard to read, but here's some 53 Bowman. That's the Mantle. It was $4.50 at the time. I had that card from way back when. And just to give you a good idea here. So I'm gonna turn the page here and show you some of these. Look at that. That's the 53 Mantle. See, I had that card back then. It was worth $6.50 going up. I had that Maze right here. This was the 54 Maze. There's the Jackie Robinson. You see how I highlighted? I used to have that Jackie Robinson, that Jackie Robinson, that Jackie Robinson. The Aaron, the Clemente. I sold all of them. A lot of those I did sell to upgrade my collection and stuff. Here's a Mantle. You can see the highlighted stuff in there that I had. You know, some of them you could see here. I had the Dodger Slugger card here. I had that Aaron. Some of them I still have. I had the Maze. So this is my collection from when I had my, you know, when I started back in the 80s. And this is the old Beckett. And like I said, I would go ahead and highlight all the stuff that I had and just to keep track of my cards. So I'm just going to go through this thing a little bit and just kind of show you this old Beckett. Here, here's a 1969. See, I had these. I still have it. I had the Reggie Jackson rookie. I had that Steve Carlton card. I had these. I had a bunch of these here. Of course, I had the Mantle. I always had the Mantles. That was my player run. And you know, you can see just all the cards here. You know, here's a 72. You know, I had the Rose. I had pretty much the whole set, the Maze. And you can see what they were worth. I mean, the Maze from 72 was worth $11. You know, and just a quick glance. There's you see the prices of the 1970 cards. I mean, you have things here that, you know, in those days, now you think and you say, wow, things were so much cheaper, but they really weren't. You know, if you look back at what some of these things cost, I mean, there's a Ted Williams 1957 was $150 back then, but in 87, so, you know, in the time it was expensive. You thought it was expensive back, it was very expensive back then, spend $150 on a card, you know, but, you know, look at today. So just to give you an idea, and then some of the newer cards in here, you know, here's the Eddie Murray rookie card, and that was worth $30 back then. And you can see what some of the cards, the Alan Trammell Molitor rookie was $12. But look at this, the Lance Parrish rookie was worth $25, where the Trammell and Molitor were worth $12. So this is speculating, guys. Back in these days, this was speculating. People were looking at some of these guys and thinking they're gonna be Hall of Famers, and they never panned out to be Hall of Famers. So, you know, when you look at some of these older books and you take a look at the prices, I mean, you think, wow, that's crazy. I mean, look at the Ripken rookie was only $12. $12. And let's take a look at some of these other guys here. Let's see what we got here. Let's go to, this was an 87, so let's take a look at some of the 86 cards, which were probably the hot ones. Here's 84, for example. Here's the Dwight Gooden rookie card, which you can see I had it highlighted. It was $30 back then. $30 for that. That was a lot of money. Here's the Roger Clemens. That's Roger Clemens' second year was $7. There's the Kirby Puckett rookie card was $45. And then the Pete Rose card was $35. And the Saberhagen rookie was $25. So you can take a look at some of these. And this was from the Fleer. And say, wow, you know, some of these cards really weren't worth it back then. And some of them really were cheap. Look at the Ron Darling. Another speculative guy here. And the Don Manley rookie was $80 back then. $80. So the 84 Donruss, you can get it cheaper now. You know, here's the Eric Davis card. He was hot. You know, I had him even highlighted there. He was $18, the rookie card. So you can see, guys, that, you know, when you go back in time, people really speculated, and they're speculating now. So be careful with that. Go with the established Hall of Famers, in my opinion, or you can get burnt. I mean, this is, you know, some of these guys, look at the Canseco. That was a big time one here. And the Canseco rookie, let's see if we can find it there, was $10. Canseco rookie of the year, $10. And that card is probably about the same now. If we look at the Bo Jackson here, and this is the Bo Jackson and Canseco, that was $3. And let's take a look at the Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson was $4 back then. And compared to the Canseco, you know, it's worth a lot more than the Canseco at this time. So anyway, just to give you an idea, and Beckett sometimes didn't even put things in order. Look, this is a 60, I think 63, 64 stand-ups, and they put them with the newer cards. These were kind of printed by hand. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to give you a good look at an old Beckett pricing from 1987, so you can see what we used back then with no internet, no nothing other than just the Beckett. That's all we had for pricing. So no comps, really, just we had to go by what was there. So thank you, guys. Thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for watching me open up these 1990 league leaders and pull out some of these nice, cool cards with the Griffey and the Bo Jackson and the Nolan Ryan. So everyone, have an awesome day. Have a great day. I want to thank all of my subscribers because I finally achieved something I never thought I would achieve so quickly, and that's 1,000 subscribers. I just can't express how happy I am and how appreciative I am of all of you that have been watching and following me since earlier this year when I started doing videos. It's just, I have no words to express myself. And hopefully I can meet you guys, talk to some of you guys in person, and thank you in person. And if not, you know, this is my sincere thank you to everyone that has supported me and followed my channel. And I hope you continue to do that, and I'll come up with some of the best content that I can. And if you have any suggestions on what I should do for videos, let me know. And of course, I answer all of my comments. Thank you, everyone. This is Orlando from A Collector's Dream. Everyone have an awesome day, and thanks for watching, and please subscribe.